Welcome, this is Baze Radio.co.ke. They call me Silver Kiddo, and this is Kwa Block with Silver Kiddo, happening every day of the week. And today I have an extra time special to the Baze Radio listeners. For the first time in history of Baze Radio, I'm being joined by one of the leading recording artists, producer, all the way from Rwanda, Kigali, Element EleéeH. Give it up, a round of applause to one and only Element EleéeH. Welcome to Baze Radio.co.ke.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel to be back home?
I love Kenya.
Is it your first time?
First time. The first thing I liked in Kenya is the climate is like the same as Kigali. So it's good.
It's good?
It's easy.
Uh-huh.
I just arrived tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not yet in Kenya right now.
Okay.
I feel like I'm at home.
You're at home.
Yeah.
Just to ask you, what brings you to this lovely country?
So like the reason why I'm here, like in a month, everybody who was here told me that, man, your song is big right here. Your song is big. You have to come here. So that's why I'm here.
Is it your first time?
My first time.
Expectations?
It's too early to say that because
Too early to say.
It's my first day here, but I think I will love it.
You love it.
Yeah.
What have you heard about Kenya? Because Kenya is rich with culture, food, entertainment.
I just heard it like you said.
Last time, one of your good friend Bruce Melody was in the country, and he mentioned something to me that you guys in Rwanda don't have Sukuma Wiki.
Sukuma Wiki. I just said that tonight, but it tastes like sombe.
What is sombe?
Sombe is cassava leaves, you know?
Cassava leaves?
Yeah.
Ah,
yes,
nice.
They taste somehow the same. But I just liked it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Tell me, who is Element?
Wiki.
Tell me, brother, who is Element EleéeH?
Element EleéeH is a Rwandan music producer who sings like that, but he's the best producer.
What makes you think you are the best producer?
Best producer. Like before letting someone call you the best, to call it yourself before. You just have to feel that before anyone else. So that's why I say like I'm a big producer, because I believe in what I do and what I give people. So that's why I say like I'm the great producer.
Indeed, you're working to be the greatest. I like that. I like the energy. I like the confidence. But in the next few, we're going to discuss about now your transition, your music, your inspiration.
Yeah.
But for now, I've got some music coming for you. Bon Davis playing right now on Baze Radio.co.ke. Azana Bruce Melody taking us through 13 minutes past 3, and this is Baze Radio.co.ke. The comment Silver Kiddo, extra time. I'm still in studio with one of the leading Rwandese artists, Element EleéeH, ndani ya nyumba. Tuko hapa kupiga story. Brother, Azana was playing on earlier. Now, of course, you've produced the song, this great song, Azana.
Sure.
Working with Bruce Melody. How is it working with Bruce Melody?
Man, Bruce Melody is the first artist. The first song I produced, it was Bruce Melody's song. So it was called Hands Up. So I take Bruce Melody, first of all, like my big brother and a person who brought me here in the industry. So working with Bruce Melody is a pleasure, and it's the biggest achievement I ever made in my life. So that's how I take Bruce Melody.
That's how you take Bruce Melody?
Yeah.
It's very hard to count blessings. Was it a blessing in one way or another to your life?
Of course.
To your journey as a producer?
It's a blessing. You know, like, I used to make beats for artists before. Make beats, and the full songs, and the they failed to release the song. And you know how, like, the producer, you do a song for someone and you wait for him to release a song. You wait, and finally he don't release the song. But Bruce Melody was the first person to believe in me and release my first, and he's the one who released my first song I produced. Yeah.
Working with Bruce Melody, releasing your first project as a producer.
Yeah.
Talk to me about now your musical journey as a producer. How was it?
My journey in one word is patience. Because, like, I started making beats when I just started singing when I was young. I started singing choirs when I was like 13 or 14. So that time I started playing guitar for the choir. After playing the guitar, I started making some beats on the synths, the keyboards. Those keyboards which save sounds. So that's why I started making beats, and I saved the sounds on the discs. So after, I started making beats on my laptop at school, and sometimes I failed everything at school because of the music. Because most of the time I used to be I had an office at school. Because I was a DJ. I was a DJ at school, so I had like, how can I say it? An opportunity to do my things. And that time I started making beats in the office. So after making the beats, when I was done with my high school, I was just trying to penetrate in the industry, music industry. So at that time I started singing. I just wanted to be an artist before being a producer, because I made beats, but my dreams were to be a producer. But I approached a producer who was called ISO, and while asking him to help me with producing and everything, when I was playing my beats, I started singing my melodies and everything. And he said, like, repeat. Man, you can sing more than producing. At that first time, he changed my mind. I just came, like, I wanted to be a producer, and he changed my mind to be a singer. So at that time, I just went through other producers to work with them, and I just worked with them many songs, but I waited like a year waiting for my song. So the patient was, I was not like, the patience was done, and at that time I said, like, I can make my own beats. Why can I wait for them to give me the songs while I can make my own beats? So at that time I started making my beats, sending them to some artists and everything. And artists, they ignored me and everything. And Bruce Melody was the first one to hear my beat and say, I can jump on this one. And that was my first song I released as a producer was a mega hit in Rwanda. The first. So that's where everyone was like, hey, the guy we ignored, so he's starting to make big songs like this. So at that time, that's where many artists started to join me. Till now.
By that time, that was which year?
My first year was 2020.
2020.
2020. That was my first year to make music professionally. Yeah.
What a story. Hey, for me, I don't think I'll wait for that long.
Hey, that's why I said, like, my career is, in one word, is being patient.
As Englishmen say, patient pays. But before we get back to your musical journey, now you transitioning, becoming an artist. For now, I've got some Sipangwingwi. You've heard of Sipangwingwi?
Not really.
Come on.
Pangwingwi.
Say Sipangwingwi.
Sipangwingwi.
Sipangwingwi will be playing right now. Extra Taniwa on Baze Radio.co.ke. Shawe Marina playing on Baze Radio.co.ke. And we're still back in studio live with one and only Element EleéeH. In studio, of course, we're catching up about the musical journey, the inspiration. Imagine waiting for a year just for an artist to share your work, to give you credit, man. Hey, patience indeed. Element.
Big time.
Shawe by Marina is another big song you've produced.
Of course.
You have a hand of gold?
Gold. A blessed hand.
What do you mean?
Like I can't explain, like, but I think I'm blessed.
You are indeed blessed.
Big time.
How is it working with, Marina?
Marina is a big female artist in Rwanda. So she approached me, and she wanted to make. She told me that I want to make a big song with you, and at that time I just gave her a beat. It was a beat. I just did a beat, made a beat at home. Mm-hmm. I just gave it to her, and we made Shawe.
Shawe.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's big.
Yeah.
Element. I know your journey a bit.
Yeah.
I need to understand more because it's kind of favoring you in one way or another.
Yeah.
Make me understand your creative process, because once before you were signed by a country record as a producer.
Yeah. That's why I was like, how can I say it? That's the first recording studio I entered. I entered country records when I was not, how can I say it? I had nothing. I just had my beats and everything, but I had nothing, like nobody knew Element. And the name Element, I was named Element in country records. So after like 3 years, that's when I joined 155 AM. Yeah.
155 AM as a producer as well?
As a producer and artist.
As a producer and artist.
Yeah, and singer.
And a singer.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your transition now from being a producer to becoming an international artist.
Switching from being a producer to an artist, I made my first song, Cachet. I made a song for my girlfriend.
Hey!
So I made a song for my girlfriend, and it was like in my ex. It was in 2022.
Uh-huh.
So at that time I had the heartbreak. So after making that song I made for my ex-girlfriend, like after, so the song was like for nobody. Like I made the song for someone and she left, and the song was left too. Mm-hmm. And there were no. The person who I dedicated the song to was not there, so I felt like the song is good, and I didn't have the intentions of releasing the song. I just made the song for her and just gave it to her so she can listen to it daily and everything. Mm-hmm. So after she left, and I felt like this song doesn't have to how can I say it? To just be there, and let me just release it. I feel like it's a good song because I wrote it from my heart, So at that time I released the song, man, and the song was big. So that's when I started like, hey, singing is a big deal. Let me start doing another one. So that's when I composed Fou de Toi. I just brought Roskana and Bruce Melody at my second single, and you saw how it went like. So that's when that's why I switched to being artist. But before, even being a producer, most of the songs I produce for artists, I compose them, I sing them, and just they come and repeat what I composed, So that's why I said like I can make my own songs, cause everything I do for artists, they are mine and everything. So let me do my thing. Let me try and see. That's why I switched to being a singer.
I don't know if it's a smooth transition, but you guys can tell me.
Yeah.
What do you think about his story, the first time he wrote his song? Hey, mapenzi we. Now, mtaona nikipaa, Blinky Bill taking us through, and then we come back, we discuss about this heartbreak. Who is this girl? Who is this girl? Who? Huyu mrembo ni nani huyu? I'll Be There, DJ's Boo featuring Tina Ado. I wish she was there for you. Element, your ex moved on. Let's move away from the heartbreak for now.
Yeah.
For the tour. Amazing big project. It has took waves. It's trending across all social media platforms. You've become an international now household name in East Africa. Tell me about For the Tour.
For the Tour it's like it came like a big blessing in my career, because after For the Tour, that's why I'm here. That's why I was in Uganda last time. So For the Tour opened the gates. The gates were like, you know, we made songs in Rwanda, big songs in Rwanda, but they didn't go out abroad. And the For the Tour was my first song to go out by being produced or sung by me. So that's why, like, For the Tour, I made For the Tour in 2022, and it was released in 2023. So I spent 2 years on For the Tour. Is it 2 years or one? I think it's almost 2 years working on For the Tour.
For the Tour.
Yeah. In the studio.
In the studio, you know, you've collaborated with your friends in the Bruce Melody.
They were Roskana. He was an upcoming artist, so I felt like this guy can jump on this song. I can help him. Like, how can I say it? He was an upcoming artist, but a good one, and I liked him, and I felt like this guy can jump on this song, and it was my song with Roskana, and after Bruce Melody listened to For the Tour, and he just felt like I can jump on this too. That's when he told me that you can do this. Yeah.
For the Tour means what?
Crazy about you.
Crazy about you. Again, about love.
Of course, I do. From that time, cause even when I was young, I was raised while listening to love songs. I just love love songs. So I'm into love songs, and everybody needs someone to love or to be loved. So love is everything.
Growing up listening to love song, is there an artist who has inspired you musically?
Musically. According to Afrobeats, it's Davido. And according to, cause I like Zouk. You know Zouk genre. I was inspired by Oliver Ngoma.
Oliver Ngoma.
You know Oliver Ngoma from Gabon.
From Gabon.
Yeah.
I want to understand. We've seen it, Afrobeat taking over Africa.
Yeah.
If you talk about Afrobeat, you have to mention the likes of Kina Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid,
Rema,
and more.
Yeah.
You mentioning Davido, there has to be something special about Davido.
I even before, when I was just entering, like penetrating into Afrobeats, that's I just started covering the Davido's songs. That's when that's the time I started making Afrobeats, because I started making Afrobeats while covering Davido's songs, and my vocal was like Davido's that time. Yeah. So, but after I just discovered my own music, but starting from Davido's Afrobeats.
Afrobeat.
Davido and Mr. Easy, by the way.
Davido and Mr. Easy. Coming next for you guys for the tour by one and only Element EleéeH featuring Roskana and Bruce Melody. We'll be playing right now on Baze Radio, .co.ke. Clash Med, Element EleéeH, Fall in Love. Of course, it's a rubber stamp confirmed. True love indeed. EleéeH. You know, earlier on we've been discussing about you, mentioning about 40 tour opening opportunities for you.
Yeah.
It's nice for people to hear from you, the opportunities, the moments the song elevated you as an artist.
For the tour, firstly, for the tour made people know me. Like, I think in Kenya, I don't know the number of people who knows Element, but I think there are some. Even in Tanzania, in Uganda is too much. Uganda is like Rwanda. So everything in Rwanda, Uganda and Burundi is like they are in Rwanda too. So Food Tour was a big song in East Africa, and I was like, the song, just my social medias, my standards, like standards, being a producer, producing that big song, being nominated in a lot of awards and everything. There are so many opportunities that Food Tour brought. Many. Yeah.
Do you feel pressure now?
Pressured.
Yeah.
Really. I don't like pressure in my life. Then I just do things like something in the right time. If I see like it's not in the right time, I leave it.
All right.
I feel like I can even release the next song in next year, because I know like this song is, I can't release just a song like that. And instead of releasing that song, I can leave it till the time I feel like this song is supposed to be out. I don't feel like pressured. But the reason why I'm a producer, the time I'm not releasing the song, I'm producing many stars songs. That's why I'm not pressured.
Okay, nice to know that. Now, this year, people are talking about they want to achieve, you might have your own musical plans, musical goals, collabs working out. What plan do you have for us this year?
Like for me, I don't plan. Like in my career in general, I just want to make great things. Without like we plan, but the plans go how, like, for me, I trust in God. I trust God that whenever I do great things, God will bless my hands and everything. I don't just see myself somewhere. I just look at what I'm doing that time. Right now, what am I doing? Am I doing a big thing or what? I just believe in what I'm doing right now. So, but I'm willing to work with some artists here by producing and collabos. But I can't plan like this. I will do a collab with BN or what. I just freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Do you have maybe a Kenyan artist you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I just want to expand my music by working with a lot of artists here. They are like Otile, Bien. There is an artist that Sky showed me yesterday. The Masai Sanaipi
Tande.
Is it Tande?
Yeah, Tande.
All right. I wish I can work with everybody here.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Nice to know that, because I know for sure you planning to work with Kenyan artists. I don't know, but musically it can be another way for you to penetrate in the Kenyan market.
Of course.
Any other reason why you want to collab with this artist?
Any reason? Like how?
Any additional reason why you want to work with Kenyan artists?
Of course, I want to expand everything that I do. That's the main reason.
That's the main reason. Yeah. Then where do you see yourself in the next few years?
As I told you, I don't like to exaggerate what I have in mind. I just trust what I'm doing, because I trust. The reason why I trust what I'm doing right now is because what I'm doing is gonna be even bigger than I think. That's why I don't just have to plan like this. It will go like this. I don't like that. I just like to believe in what I'm doing that moment.
Indeed, God is a good planner. To your fans.
Big time. To my fans.
Yeah.
I'm just here for you guys. I love you. God bless you.
Thank you so much for passing by. It's an honor to have you in the studio. I wish you all the best. May you live long, by the way. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, man. God bless you.
Amen. All the time, this is Block with Silva Kidogo. Tupatani kesho. Being an entertainment Wednesday, of course, to pick a story, what is happening in the entertainment scene. For now, I've got Yaba featuring BN Nashanga playing right now on bazeradio.co.ke.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.